What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fine and I am back with another video. So I know that I have been gone for a long time and there was a reason, but I wouldn't waste your time telling you that why I was gone. But here is the thing, there will be videos on this channel continuously coming, and today we are doing a Figma video, but we are also doing Pixel Lab, KineMaster and some other design, let's say Canva, and also you can recommend me what videos I should make in the future. But talking about this video, today we are creating this design on Figma design website, and this will be a part 2 kind of a thing which on the video which we made on Figma beginner video. So this is the video that we made. So if you have watched this video and if you have an idea about Figma, then you can start designing and have a practice design. This is also a practice design that you can do, and this is the part 2 video, that's what I'm saying. So this video will make you practice Figma design, and in this video, as you can see, we are creating a pretty good ice cream design, like website landing page. So that's also there, and also we are creating this effect that you see in the middle. So that will be really interesting to create, and I just can't wait to explain you guys how did I created this one. So be sure, if you have not seen the part 1 video, I will link that here in the iCard and also in the description, so you guys can watch that before this one, or you can also continue this one if you want to, just in case. So yeah, I hope this video will help you out on your design journey, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are part of this channel, and if you have seen other videos of mine and haven't subscribed, do subscribe right now. And if you end up liking this video, please hit that like button so that YouTube knows that I am creating good content. And without wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay guys, so we are back on the Figma. This is my Figma design website, and I opened up and set it up some things beforehandedly so that I could save them some time. But don't worry, I will explain everything. So right now here you will see that all these things, right? Okay, so these are the pre-added things that I have added already over here. So these are some PNGs, as you can see, and some headlines with predefined sizes of theirs, and a color palette right here. So all of these things that you see over here, you will be getting inside a pack that I will upload on my Telegram group, or I will also create a link that you can go and download from. And I'll also try and create this particular page link as well, so I can share this with you guys as well. So once you click on that link, you'll be directed to Figma, and your account will open up with this page. So that will be a thing that I will might share, but that will be available if it is available in the description. Now let's see, I have added all of these things. So if you know how to add PNGs, but if you have like image, like random images, like let's say any random image, you can use this website Remove BG, which is an actually good website to use. Let's say if you're a learner, you can definitely use this one. So I have created a PNG out of this thing, and now I have added over here. So that's really convenient. I have a plugin as well from where you can actually use this particular website from Figma itself. So this is a plugin kind of a thing that I will show you in the future maybe. But right now what I've done is I've added all of that in on a solid layer, and this is just the basic thing. So all of these things that you see over here are all of that. I also have page 1 and page 2. So page 1 will be like the actual design that we are creating today. So this will be my like first try, and this will be my second try, so that this is how it is going to look like. But basically you will have like a blank space here, and you will have to add all of these things, and this will this is how it will look like. Right now I also have one more frame right here. So this will be one more design that I have created to show you guys, but I am hiding it right now, and that is something that I have created. I want to delete it actually, so let's delete it from here. Where is it? Wait, I'm gonna use the keyboard delete option. Okay, so that's gone. So page 1, page 2 is right here, and I have added that this much things, these things right here. Talking about the fonts, that the font that I'm using right now is very basic, that is Poppins font. So this is the Poppins fonts, and all of these headlines are just like have variations on the size. So if you click on the first headline, you will see the bold version. The font is Poppins, and it is set on the size 60. The second headline that we are using is on 40. The third headline that we are using is on 30, and the last headline font, or the font that we are using, like the size, is in light, and it is in 15 size. So this is what I have like already set it up. We don't need this one actually. So you can also set it up if you want to, but just in case like you want to like have a particular font size matching like with headlines and with secondary headlines, You can create that beforehandedly, and that will really help you. Believe me, that's something that all the designers were doing, and I thought I should do it too, and that's really helpful if you ask me. That I've used it actually. So yeah, and again there are some PNGs. You will also get this color palette in the pack if you want to, and yeah, this will be the color palette that we are going to use in this particular design tutorial. So let's I'm gonna hit Control, and I'm gonna scroll wheel on my mouse so that I can zoom out from the design, and then I'm gonna hit the scroll wheel button. Then you can move it around, like you can move around your designs. So this is how I'm moving it. Now what I will do is I will add a frame. So the frame that we are going to use is MacBook 16, like pretty standard. So this is the design, like if you see this, like if you click on frames, then you will be directed to this option. So you can select desktop, and here you will get to see MacBook 16. You don't have to use like MacBook 16, you can use any desktop size if you want. You can also toggle it from here. So that is just a predefined design standard size that I'm using right now. What I feel like right now is I should use the and change the color of the background, because I want to work with white design. So for now, my convenience, I'm gonna use and darken this background color from here. So as you can see, it is getting darker, and that's what I'm gonna use to use and have a separation, because my headlights are also white. So yeah, now again hitting on Control, I am gonna zoom in a little bit on this plane right here, and this is what we are going to use. We can also go back and here add the things over here. So let's start actual designing right now. Let's ignore all of this. You can also group them and have it on like having a group, but right now I'm keeping them right like this. I have a design right here, like my 16 Pro 2 frame right here. So yeah, that's over here. Now firstly, I'm going to be creating the first eclipse that we have, like the darker shade circle. So I'm gonna go to circle, like the shapes, and from here I'm gonna go select eclipse, and I'm gonna draw, actually zoom out a little bit, and I am going to use the scroll wheel button, and I'm gonna create a circle right here. So like this, I'm gonna create a big circle, and once that is done, I'm gonna add that to drag it to like right below the frame that we are using. So right now it is under frame, and I'm gonna use it like this. So right now it is gone under frame. So this is how it looks like. Once it is inside the frame, I can move it around. Right now it is white, so we will change the color of it. Now we will change the color of it. Select the circle, then click on this fill color option, then click on this color picker. Then we can actually pick the color from the color palette. So the color that we are using is the second one. Now that we have over here, and yeah, so colors are here. So if you select, I want to show you one more thing right here. So this is the color palette thing. So these are the values of the colors. So if you want to use exactly the same colors, you can use these values, put in there, and you will get the exact color. So that is something that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so coming back to the video, we have a circle and we have a color on it. So we'll just keep it right over here like this. Okay, so we are basically fit for the main like background. Right now we will have to work with other things. So the second color that we have right now on our frame is the pink one, which is on the frame. You can add a layer of a square and add over here. So but right now I'm going to use the frame color actually. So just select the frame like this is the frame, and then I'm gonna go into fill color option. So that's I'm here. I'm gonna pick the color option, and I'm gonna select the pink color right here. Wait a minute, where's the pink color? Guys, I think I'm missing. Okay, wait, if this is the pink color, yes, this is the pink color. Okay, got it. Okay, so I have got the pink color right here. Actually, I think my glasses are making. Okay, I'm switching my glasses. So the pink color is right here. As you can see, it is a little bit, other color. Maybe we'll get a color like this. Yeah, I think we are right. This is the color that we are using. Okay, so right now we have a color on the frame actually, but you can do and use another, like let's say plane or another solid layer like this, rectangular layer, and create with this one, and maybe color put that in the background. So that is what you can do. Now let me check if I'm recording my voice. Yes, I am recording my voice, and also I'm recording my audio and video. Okay, so we have a pretty good, you know, the background setup right here. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to add the shapes. So right now we'll go and select the rectangle tool, and then I'm just going to create a random square right here. We'll change the color to it a bit darker so you know what's going on with the shape. Then we will add a roundness of 180, and this is how it looks like. Now we can also zoom in and see if it is looking good. Okay, so that's actually really good, looks good to me. You can also predefine values right here. So if you have like a particular design size in your mind, you can definitely do that, and it is right over here. Again, we're just gonna quickly copy it one more time, and then one more time. We want to have this on here actually, and let's equal them apart. So as you can see, this 86, so they are now equally apart. Now I'm gonna go and add a white color to these two. So just going to use this color right here, and just going to use this color right here. Okay, so now I have changed the color. Now what I think is the background color is making me a little bit off because the white is matching to the background. So I'm gonna change for now. I'm gonna change the background color to this to somewhere like this. Okay, now we have a good color, you know, differentiation. Okay, for now here we will use this blue color. If it is selected, like it's in the website, so it will be selected one, and that will glow into some other thing. So now we'll go and change the color to it from here. We'll pick this color, we'll make it a little lighter like this, and this will be the third shape. So here we will be having 3 products right now, and here we will set up all the text. So this is how it looks like. Now again, I am gonna go create the first effect right here. So to create that particular, you know, glass kind of an effect, you need to do is use this color fill option, and right next to it you will get 100%. That will be the opacity. So again, I'm gonna go it and decrease down to, let's say, 35%. So right now it is like with the 35% opacity. Then from here you will go to you go to effects, and from here you will select with this drop down menu background blur. Right now it is going to blurred, and in the settings, if you click on here, you will get to see a settings. So now you can add let's say blur of 25%, or that's a little too hard, so let's go 10 right now. We'll go 8 maybe. Okay, so right now we have added some kind of color right here. Again, I want to use a bit of darker shade right here. Okay, so right now I've set it up some things right here. So with a little bit of speed, I went through and added some and changed some background blur levels, like this blur level things, and now I've set it up with 20, and this is the same color that we are using right now. So you can have this color. I will add this color basically into the, because I just wanted to know that what color suits you here, but you can choose, definitely use other colors and try out what colors like should be like suiting over here. But right now I'm just gonna go with the default one right over here, and this is how it looks like. I have added just the background blur effect right here and nothing else, and I also did the 35% opacity. So this is how it looks like so far. Now let's move on and add one more thing right here, that will be a stroke. So if I click on stroke, that will be adding a black outline around it because it is selected to the black. But here we will select some other color. So right now we're going to use the same color that we have right here. Actually, I'm just going to add the X value right here. So I'm going to copy and paste it and hit an enter. So this is how it got. We'll make it a little lighter, and we'll go to this option right here, and from here we'll select linear actually. Okay, so what we'll do is it will create a nice, you know, edge around it, so it will look like a glass kind of thing. So glass are actually shining in the corners, right? Like if the corner is there of the glass, it will like shine a little bit different because it will reflect the light. differently. So yeah, that's what I'm creating today, and in this type right here. So basically there is 2 points. The one is the darker blue, and there is one more which is like transparent basically right here. So that's over here, and just I'm going to adjust it like this. We can definitely create more variations right here. The thickness of the stroke will be like set to 1, like this one right here, and it will be inside right here. So this is how it looks like. Now once we are done with that, you can also go and change the blur values and make sure that it looks great, but right now it's looking pretty good for me, and we just need shadows and everything, so that will be something that we'll add later on. Okay, so now we are done with this. What we'll create is we will drag our products right here so that it looks more prominent. So I'm just gonna grab it right like this and keep it over here. I'm gonna grab it like this and keep it over here, and the third image, and just keep it right over here. So this will be slider kind of a thing. That's why it is like half in the picture and half it is not in the display. So that will be a thing. Okay, so now we'll rotate these images a bit later, like that presents it really nicely. And I'm gonna go add a little bit of shadows right here. So I'm gonna go to effects. I'm gonna go here, select drop shadow, go to here, and I'm just basically going to select X and Y values and drop them down right here, and just going to select the blur option to, just like increase it as much as you want. So this looks great. So 23 is the blur. Again, for the second, I'm just going to add and speed this up a little bit. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now let's move on and add some more elements here. So we are going to use these text right now. I have one more image right here. Let's say if I have it. Okay, I don't really have it. So I'm gonna just copy it from page 1. So this is the logo of the the website or the brand. So I'm just gonna paste it right here. I'm just gonna add it over here. Okay, so that's how we have done it. There is one more thing that is that we are not using today actually, that is grid lines. So if you go to page 1 right here, let's design my design, then here you will see this option. Like if I go to a frame and if I select this one, so I am right now using a frame grid system right here. So you guys can see I've already added some layout right here, and with respect to that I'm placing things over here. So as you can see, I've added these things right here and these things. So this is how you can actually use these grids to make sure that everything is properly aligned in all of your pages with the same size of guidelines. So that's what I am not doing in this video, but definitely I will cover this part in the next video, in the next Figma video, and that will be really something to look at. But right now we'll just go back to page 2, and here I'm just going to keep it somewhere right. It looks good, and I think it looks good over here. Again, I'm gonna go and grab my headline right here. So for the headline, for the text over here, we're just going to use the 30 size. So I'm just gonna hit Alt on my keyboard and just drag it so that it will be copied, and I'm gonna just keep it right over here. So again, this is the headline. The color that has to be is the dark value of this blue. Okay, and I'm gonna change some things, like this is on light, right? So I'm gonna change it to medium, and the size will be 30. The font is Poppins obviously. So okay, I'm gonna keep it right over here. I'm just going to add all the basic things, like it's a home tab, and once you do that, just place it right where you want to place it. You can use other grid lines. Again, I said that one already for text, and then I'm just going to copy it. Clicking on Alt button, I am going to just drag it right like this. I also will get like how much distance I want, and just I'm going to drag it like one more time and one more time to create 3 text right here. So again, I'm just going to use and fast forward this a little bit, but this is how it will look like. Home. So okay, now I have added everything right over here, as you can see, but I have made the like thickness of the font to light right now, because as you can see right now it is on set on light, because I thought that is getting a little bit bolder and attracting a lot of attention rather than the products, and we want the attention to be on the products right here. So that's why I've lightened up the font like thickness, and that's how it looks like right now. So make sure you align it properly. If you have a little bit of alignment problems, then select all of them by controlling like hitting on and pressing it on control button. You can select the layers, and from here you can use these like options to align. So right now I'm just clicking on one of them, and they will align them with respect to each other. So that's how it is works, and you can basically use that to align your things right here. Again, moving on, we'll go and add the main text right here. So again, we are using the first heading right now here. So just clicking all the N button, I'm just gonna copy it right over here, and I'm just going to add the text. So right now these things will be really common, and I'm just going to use a little bit of fast forward here, because this will be really common. Just type in everything that you have for your project, and yes, I'm just typing this one right here. So choose your, then I'm gonna use my second headline, so just add it right over here. Okay, so now I have added my second text right over here. I am just going to align them properly, and this is how it looks like. So text is something that we are also going to work, and I'm also something that it is something that I am also working on, like how to place the right amount of like the right text on the right placements and everything. So this is how I have placed it for now, and this is how it looks like. Also, I need to keep in keep in mind that these alignment looks a lot better, and all the things and all the spellings are right. So if you have made any spelling mistakes, that's just for the sake of the video, because I'm doing it a little bit of faster. Okay, right now we'll add one more element right here. So to add that one, we're just going to get like a rectangular layer, and just draw a rectangle right here like this. So this will be our toggle button that people can toggle, and selecting that one, we're gonna go use the roundness to, let's say, 30%. Now it's a proper button right now. So what I'm going to use, and I'm going to add a stroke to it. So this is a black stroke. I'm going to use this stroke color to white. So right now it is invisible, and then I'm going to use the fill option, and actually I'm going to use it the opacity, and I make it 0. So what we have is the opacity of the main element is gone, and we have just the stroke. So that is what I'm going to use right now here. Then I'm again going to copy this text layer right like this. I'm going to edit it with let's say minus and plus. So here then on this side this will be plus, and I'm just going to keep it right here. Once that's done, and I'm going to copy it once again and keep it right here, and again I'm going to hit and have a minus here, to just type in minus, and keep it right over here. And at the center you will have one more number. So again I'm going to click and copy this layer once again, like text layer, and keep it 1. So by default it will be 1. When people will press plus or minus, the number will change. So this is like how much quantity, like how many, let's say if you're ordering this one, then how many of it really you want to order. So that will be here. Again, that is right done over here. So that's done. Then we can add a little bit of typo here. So again I'm going to use the smallest headline here available. I'm just going to copy it. Again guys, if you have like an idea, I'm just going to fast forward this text heading and just get to the main part. So select, you can also fast forward if you want to. Okay, we're done with our first button right here. Then again I'm gonna go add a rating to it. To add rating, you can simply add stars right here. So we don't have stars kept over here, But right now you can use plugins. For here you can use plugins like Iconify and everything. So Iconify is the plugin that I have right now. So if you click on it, it will open up a page inside Figma, and from where you can add icons, images. So there are various plugins that you can search on internet. I will definitely make a video on plugins separately, so if you want to have that one. So right now you can see this is the icon that we wanted to use over here, and I have a PNG of, but it is also available right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for star icon, STAR, and just hit on. So here as you can see, this is the star available right here. So if you click on it and hit on import, by the way this is free. This is absolutely free, like a page or website you can call it, and you can use it. So right now the star must have been added. Let's see where it is. So star is right over here. Again we'll use the size like 40 by 40 again here, and see if how it is working. So I'm gonna select the size 40 by 40. Okay, so we've got our star over here for star ratings. It is right here. We'll Control Z and copy it right like this. Okay, so we need to keep it right under here. Okay, right now we have it. Let's keep it right over here. For the color of it, we are now having a color that is in the color palette. So I'm gonna go and select the color palette color right like this. Now we have it. Okay, so we got the color. So right now I'm gonna just place 5 star here. Let's say this ice cream is really famous and it has gotten 5 stars out of 5. So just going to copy this like this, keep the distance of 31, and we're gonna go. You can also get like empty stars from this and you can add it right here. So again I'm gonna go copy this thing right here and paste it over here, and I'm just gonna use it and type top rated. So this is how it is looking right now. Once we are done with that, what we will do is we add the price of the item that have been selected and the amount of the items that we are buying. So to do that, we just need to add a secondary text, like secondary headline. So I'm just going to copy it from here. You can also copy it from there, but I'm just going to do that from here. And I'm just going to add let's say whatever the price is. I'm just going to add $15.50. That's really expensive, but that's okay. Now once that is done, I'm just going to add one more, like copy this one and add it here, and type here is total, PRISE, or total amount. Okay, we are done with that. Now we will just need to add 2 more buttons and we are basically done with this area. So we're just going to add a rectangular right here, and just going to add one more button right here. Select the size of the round is to 30, hit enter, then maybe copy this button, and here we will add the same thing, like we will add stroke, then we'll make it white, then again we will make the opacity to 0, and for this one we just need to create the color. So I'm gonna use the same color right here, and we have a second button. So we'll add 2 more titles over here. So just copying it, this same thing, and just changing it to add to cart. and just again I'm just gonna copy it right here, from here to here. Just make sure you align them, like let's select these two elements, like buy now and top rectangular. So rectangular to this will be, okay, this one, and okay, these two selected. Now again gonna go and use this one here, so this will be center them, and now they are centered. So this you can use it to this one as well. So add to cart is selected, and then this one, and use this alignment right here to select them and keep them in the middle. Okay, so right now we have done that part as well. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of thicker version of it, so I'm just gonna use buy now option right here. Looks pretty good. You can add a little bit of, let's say, glow to it. So I'm just gonna go add a shadow to it. I'm gonna use the shadow and blur, increase the blur a little bit, and yes, you can add shadows, and it looks something like this right now. So what we are done is we are done with just all of these things. Just need to add some basic things right here. So I'm just gonna add and keep this logo right here as well. And the logo is here. Again, I'm gonna use the image exposure. This is just the way that I have done it, right guys? So if you want to use this one, then you can use this trick right here. Okay, so we are done with this thing right here. Maybe this a little bit of too much in the size, big in the size. Okay. Okay, for the last thing that I'm again going to go to Iconify plugin, and right now here I'm going to select cart. Let's see if we have it. Yes, we have the cart. Now select whatever the appropriate cart that you think that you should add over here. I'm just going to select let's say this one right here, and just import it and close this one. So the cart should be here. Now the cart is here, as you can see. Let's select the size of the cart to 40 by 40, same 50 by 50, same actually 50. Now we have it right here. Just copying it and dragging it to here. Let's make it a little bit nice to work with. I think it's a little too big for now. I'm just going to go and make it a little bit small. So I'm gonna go with 40 by 40. I'm gonna select the fill to white so that it is again white in color. And yeah, this is how it looks like. Okay guys, so we are done with all the designs that we want to make. Now as you can see on this page, we have added the tabs right here so that you can see switch in between pages. We have a logo, we have these two base things right here, and also you can add the name of the ice cream that you are here, so you will get that in the final version. So but you can add that on your own. But basically what I want to say is this is how the actual design looks like. Now here we'll just going to go and use the one alignment right here. So again I'm going to use align this properly, and make sure you take your alignments pretty seriously actually, and that's what I'm doing right now. So again that is something that you need to also be really concerned about that. How is your alignment looking like? For now, this is how it looks like, and I think it's pretty good. Let me know your output and let me see your output. You can tag them or share them with me on Instagram. And this is how the final design will look like on your screen. So be sure you create this one. If you have been following along, let me know how it looks like. I really wanted to see how you come up with this. As I said earlier, all the things that I have used in this particular video are linked in the description. You can get them from my Telegram group. The name of the Telegram is right over here. It is AMAZINGPLAY YT. There is a lot of stuff available already on Telegram. So if you haven't joined my Telegram group, go do that right now. And let me know your thoughts in the comments again, and let me know what video you want to see. And that is pretty much it for the guys. I hope you guys like this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.